Oh. It's like, what the fuck? I ate cookies and now I'm like, you know what I mean? Hey, hey, how is everybody? My friend just messaged me. She's like, "Are you going live?" I was like, "I probably should. I probably should." I didn't really have any like crazy plans right now, anyways. I basically just got done cleaning up the house. I just threw another load of laundry in. I had to wash the dog's blanket. I have to wash it about every 2 days. So thank you. So I was sitting here chilling, and he's taking the car tomorrow. It's cold. I kept the car today because I had to go get some stuff at the post office because the post office box, apparently my post office box ran out, and I don't need it, so I'm not redoing it. But my friend had sent a package like 2 weeks ago, and because of the weather, it was not coming through. So she messages me and she was like, "It says it's been delivered, but they're returning it because you moved with no address." And I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" She told me that yesterday, and I didn't have the car. And by the time I got up, they were closed. And so I got up this morning and I took him to work. And after I took him to work, I went and tanned and did the hydro massage chair for a minute. I got to the post office 15 minutes before it opened, and sure enough, my box is gone. And so I got in, I was the first person in there, and I'm like, "I need you to help me." I was like, "According to this, it's gonna go returning back to sender." I said, "So do you still have it here?" I said, "It says it hasn't left the building." Because it did not say it left the building. Now I don't know if it just stopped updating. I don't know. But I was like, can you please check? I was like, I technically have two boxes. She was like, well, you have to do a forwarding address move, and then we can forward the stuff to your house. I was like, all right. So I updated I did a forwarding address move, gave it to my actual address. They go back there. Sure enough, they have, not only do they have that package, they have the second package too. And I was like, oh, thank God. So I got both packages. I put up both of the unboxings. I still have to put up the one about all my art supplies. Can somebody on TikTok try to talk for a minute, please? Because I don't know if TikTok is broken. This went on the other day. I don't know if TikTok is broken. Can somebody even literally just say hi, please? Just say hi. Okay, thank you. I don't know if it's just broken or what. TikTok's been acting really wonky lately. So I didn't know if it was like broken, but apparently not. You guys are just like not saying anything. Um, Thank you. So I got both of them. I got both of the boxes, which was awesome. I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube, by the way. And I came home. I got the boxes. I opened up the boxes. Or I opened up the box. The other one my husband had to open up. I didn't open it up ahead of time. And my friend had sent a ginormous amount of Bath and Body Works, like 20 plus items. I don't know how she crammed them all in the box, to be honest. Okay, thank you. I don't know how she crammed them all in the box. I mean, the box was like, it was so stuffed. She has to be the best packer in the planet. Not even kidding. Like, I would never have been able to pack as good as she did. So I did that, and I go to lay down because now it's I don't know 9:30 or something. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go lay down. Wasn't super tired, but I started to lay down, and the dogs started barking. And so I get up and I yell at the dogs, and I look outside, and there's a FedEx truck, and I'm like, all right. So I go outside, and there is a box on my deck, and I'm like, what is this? So I take it inside. I do this whole video of why do I have a plant? Because it was a plant, and I'm like, why do I randomly have a plant on my deck? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why do I randomly have a plant? Well, as I'm looking at this, and by the way, it's right there. I have it on my desk. I can't get the water to water it correctly. Anyway, so Farmer's Dog sent it to me as a condolences plant, which I thought was really special. I thought that was really nice. I don't care if they have to do it. A company that does stuff like that, regardless, I mean that's stand up in my opinion. So I take my video, I put the plant in here so the dogs won't eat it, and I go to lay down. And not even 10 minutes later, the dogs start barking again. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I'm like, why can't I sleep? So I get up, I yell at the dogs. I look outside the window, there is another delivery truck outside. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I go outside and I meet the girl at the door. I get that package as my husband's earrings, which by the way, only one of them fit. He has to buy another pack now. Anyway, his holes are two different sizes and they're scarred, so they won't stretch nor shrink. So he's got to wear two different size earrings. Anyway, so I get that. I put that in here with the plants, and I go to bed. Now, at this point, it's about 10:30, which isn't a big deal. I've went to bed about that time numerous times, but I'm like, okay, I really want to go to bed. So I get up at like 3:30 or something. He called me. He actually, no, well, I don't remember. I checked, I think, at 3:30, and he was still pretty far out. And then he called me. Or my alarm went off. I don't remember. He called me at some point. Anyway. And I get up, I let the dogs out, I go feed the goats, I go pick him up, and we stopped at a vape store and I bought a mod because as you guys know, all my mods are like not working, and he was loaning me one of his, and I got a really cool mod. You can see through it, you can see the batteries, and we have like battery wraps. It's a see-through. There you go. You can see the battery wraps on it. And I got that. I'm going to go buy battery wraps for my other two sets of batteries, for my other set of batteries. And left there, went and grabbed the groceries. And then I grabbed the groceries and went over to a different vape shop, which is where I got this mod. I went to the first vape store, and they didn't have anything I wanted. They're a lot cheaper there, though. They were selling the one I already had currently, but an uglier version of it. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. I'm not going to buy another one like that. So I went to the next place, and they're a lot more expensive, but it was, as you can see, it's a cooler mod. So I was like, all right, whatever. So then we came home. He helped me. He fixed my plant. He got my plant out. I still, the dirt is like a weird dirt, and it like won't absorb water. I don't know. Like it's absorbing some water, but not really. And then I mopped the floors really good because my big mop day is on Wednesdays, but Wednesday, something was late. Yesterday, we had to do the entirety of the mud skippers. Like we gutted the mud skippers, gutted them, like took everything out, everything down to the everything. I mean, we took everything out and completely redid it, put in a new filtration system, new foam, new everything, and they're really happy. I went in there. You guys can see the video. And they're kind of chilling on the rocks. You can't kind of see one of them, but so I got my big mop done, and I've been kind of putting some laundry in, and got that done. I ate. I had 3 pieces of pizza left. I ate 2, and I gave one to the dog. Had some cookies that tasted weird. I don't know. The milk, I don't know. It was brand new milk. I have no idea. Just everything tasted weird today. I hate that. And then I just was sitting here, and my friend was like, are you going to go live? And I'm like, might as well. Why not? I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. I made, if you... So funny sidetrack now that I've caught you up on my day here. So I sit down, and I see that Amy's back on social media. She ran off like the scared little girl she is. And after a couple different pages went after her, and Internet Sweetheart posted an entire video on her because, you know, she paid for mine. He made a video on her, and there's 2 other sites going after her. And so she took off. She ran away. And she apparently came back today, seeing that the TikTok ban is a possible thing that may happen. So she thought she'd do one final hurrah, and she got my friend's account banned. She got it back like immediately. But and I log on to my Amy account, which is prove.me.wrong.today. And I have 7 videos. I think I had about 7 videos on there, and 4 of them had a strike. 4 of them had a strike. So I got 2 of them back up. I'm not stressing because all of them are on my YouTube. So she can take them off my TikTok all she wants. They're still on my YouTube, so suck it. But I put up a video talking about it, and then I made her a song. Go on prove.me.wrong.today to hear my song. I made her a song. I really liked the genre that it went into. I really liked the whole thing, but I unfortunately set it for 2 minutes long, and it was about 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So I had to, it cut off the last 3 lines, which made me sad, but I really liked how it went. So, I uploaded it, and I made her a nice little song. So you can go see that. Thought that was, so that's kind of what I was doing. After I mopped and was doing laundry and whatnot, I stopped to check my TikTok and was like, gonna make a couple videos. And I was like, I'm gonna make a song. So I did that, and I was just getting ready to kind of decide what I was doing next tonight, and got a message of, are you going live? So here I am. I have a headache. I don't know what it is. Every time I get on live, I have a headache or I get hungry. But I ate, so I don't know. I have a little bit of a headache though. The weather was decent today. It wasn't a bad day to keep the car. I did go tan, which I needed to do, and now I got some pants. I bought 3 pairs of pants on sale, and I kept one of them because I already wore them. But I'm taking the other 2 back, but I didn't apparently make it to Kohl's to take them back today, so I'll have to do that another day. So thanks for the follow. I might have him take the car tomorrow because, like, I don't want to keep it. The other day he was like, well, why don't you keep the car and blah, blah, blah. I don't need it. Literally, I am asleep while you are at work. There is 0 reason for me to have the car, and that's just me having to take you back and forth to work, which takes over 2 hours a day. By the time I drive there, drive back, drive there, drive back, like, I'm good. I don't need that. There's no reason I don't need the car. I think I'll take the car on Monday too, because Sunday night is supposed to drop to like 7. No, thank you. I'm not getting up for that in the morning on Monday. I have to keep the car on Wednesday. That's enough for me. I have this dry patch of skin above my piercing. Oh, so speaking of piercings. So on my YouTube, I had posted some of the stuff that I posted on TikTok, that I posted on Instagram. And as usual, there was a couple people that wanted to smart off. And the things that they were smarting off on just tells me exactly how high their IQ is. But one of them couldn't actually, talk about the facts of what I said. Their thing was, well, if you didn't have fishing lures in your face, what does that have to do with the price of apples in France? Just wondering. I don't really understand what my piercings have anything to do with my content, but okay. That is the goth version of you're fat, in my opinion. You're gonna attack my piercings? Oh no. Like, that's what you have. Like, if I didn't have piercings, what would you do then? What, call me fat? What if I lost 50 pounds? What are you gonna do then? Oh wait, you have nothing? That's what I thought. You can't actually, talk about, okay, this is, I don't agree with your content because A, B, C, and D. It's just, you're pierced. Yeah, you're observant. Oh, speaking of which, so I had this girl come in my messenger, I don't know, a day or 2 ago. And she was like, I'd like to know your qualifications on trauma based on the fact that you said that people don't remember their trauma. I'm like, well, there was another video and I talked about the fact that, you either remember your trauma in great detail or you don't remember it at all. And she's like, well, that's not true. I'm like, it is true. Like, I was like, what you're not going to do is you're not going to change your story 4 times. I was like, she's changed that story 4 times. She's been caught changing the story 4 times. This was about Gypsy and the chain to the bed thing. This was a video I had done on the fact that if she had trauma, she would remember it or block it out. And she's like, well, blah, blah, and she's arguing with me in my DMs. And I see that her bio says future therapist. And I'm like, okay, future therapist. I was like, why don't you go talk to your teacher about the actual, effects of trauma and then, basically go get bent. And she's like, well, something, blah, 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 agree to disagree. I was like, we could have agreed to disagree by you not getting in my DMs. I was like, I didn't ask for your opinion and you don't really need to be here type deal. And apparently she wrote me something that told me off because then it said that she got a community guideline. And she's like, this isn't even worth it, and blocked me. I didn't even get to read it, dude. I wanted to read it at least. I didn't even get to read it. I just get on there and I'm like, this message has been removed for community guidelines. And I'm like, whoa, she pissed him off. But then she blocked me. Big loss there. I really don't care. Some little pseudo therapist thinks she's going to talk to me. Sit down, little girl. So there was that. Let's see. Actually, I had quite a bit to talk about today. I talked about my day, talked about Amy, talked about crazy girls in my DMs. Not bad. I managed to stuff it all into 16 minutes and 53 seconds, though. So I've been playing my game. I got a lot. I got farther than what I did the first time around after it glitched. I actually got to. Well, I'm not quite where I was though. I'm getting real close to where I was when the game glitched, but it's not where it needs to be yet. But I had put 16, 17 hours into it, and I'm only at like 11 and a half hours. So I'm doing pretty good. I'll be where I was pretty soon. So that's not bad. I'm just mad it glitched because, I was in the middle of doing something and not glitched. So we're going to go Sunday and get me some more battery wraps because now I have a clear case mod. So I was like, well, but the battery's ugly. And they're like, there's battery wraps. Well, this one had stickers, but they're really cute. So I was happy with that. But thank you, Janae. I'm tired. I'm tired. I have a headache. So the other thing that so my friend had sent my husband a very large diamond painting. I expected it to be half that size or smaller. I didn't know which picture she had chose back in May when Yoda got sick. I had sent her some pictures of Yoda and my husband, and she said she wanted to do a diamond painting of the two of them. So I sent her a couple of pictures, and she had gotten it done. And I asked her about it, with Yoda getting ready to pass at that point. And so I sent her some money to ship it. And so he gets it today, and he unwraps it, and he looks at it. And number one, I couldn't believe how big it was. Like, I could not believe how big it was. It's so big. Like, I don't know how she did that big of a diamond painting. Like, I did a diamond painting the other day. It was a little sun catcher. It was this big, double-sided, this big. And I was done by the time I had done the first side. I had to push myself to do the second side. But I couldn't believe how good it was. And my husband says, well, Yoda's a little blurry. And I was like, I know that's not. I was like, Yoda's not blurry. I said, there's just a lot of darkness. He goes, well, did you notice the mouse cursor? And I went, what? Sure as shit. The picture that I sent her, there is a mouse cursor in the photo, and it showed up and it got put in there. But it was funny because it's pointing to Yoda. So, but I never noticed that when I sent it to her. And I didn't even notice when we unwrapped the. Yeah, no, you could have just put like regular white ones on there. I know they always give extra ones. You could have just gave put white ones in there. But I was like, whatever, whatever. That was pretty funny though. He was like, "Do you see the do you see the mouse pointer?" And I'm like, "What?" And sure enough it's there. But it just I don't know. It gives it character, I guess. I'm on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. But I could not believe how beautiful it turned out and how big it is. Like I assumed it was going to be half that size and vertical. I assumed half that size and vertical. That's why I told him it was. I was like, well, I got something, keep over there empty. And then he's like trying to do his room, and like I have a lot of stuff on my walls, and apparently that bothers him that I have a lot of stuff on my walls, probably because it's hard to put up. Anyway, and so he started putting stuff on his walls because he hates his paint color. And he's like, I need something for right here. And I'm like, I'm not saying nothing. And I'm just like, well, yeah, you can get some stuff later. So he put a sign up there, and he ended up putting the picture there, and it fits perfectly. So that was pretty cool. All right, TikTok, you are on a countdown here. I'm gonna be shutting off TikTok. Nobody's over here talking. There's 0 point for TikTok to stay open. And I can't smoke when it's open. If you guys aren't going to talk to me, then I'm just going to continue this on YouTube. I'll be on Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. I'll give you guys a chance to figure it out. But yeah, it got put up there. He hung it up immediately, and it looks great. So he's got his room all put stuff all over it, and thank you. And it looks a lot more lived in now. To me, I have to have a room that's got stuff all over the walls. I'm not a bare room sleeper. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. So I think his room looks a lot better with, stuff on the walls. He's been working on it for 2 days, and it looks really good. So that's good. All right, guys. TikTok, I'm out. That is the second time. That is the second time in the last 2 times I've been on where nobody talks. Nobody. And it's working because when I said, hey, can somebody say something? They did. But like nobody was talking. And I'm like, I'm not going to not smoke just so people can just sit there and listen or whatever. You know what I mean? So I just shut it off. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. And there was people that was in there pretty much the whole time. I'm looking at the top viewers, and they were there the whole time. But I can't deal with lurkers. Drives me nuts. Drives me crazy. It's bad. I hate on YouTube that you can't see who's all in the room. That's the biggest thing on YouTube that irritates me is you don't see like so and so joined, yada yada. I mean, it's just like, why can't we? Or like a little thing on top where we can see who's all in the room or something. Yeah, it was a mouse cursor. No, yeah, okay, but big would have still been like 11 by 14. Like that still would have been big. Like this is gargantuan. I didn't know it was going to be gargantuan, but it fits that space really well. He's only got like 2 spaces left on his walls. He can really hang anything. And then he wants to put 2 things on his ceiling because now he has 2 blankets on his ceiling. I'm not really sure what that's about. He hates the white ceiling. So he's going to do that. But like I said, it's more lived in. It looks good. I like it. I think he's pretty happy with it. So Sissy's passed out. Bronxy's down there. I don't know where Buddy. Oh, there's Buddy. He's so tiny. Pepper must be over there. So, there's Pepper. They each have a bed. There's 5 beds in here. 5. There's 5 beds in here, 4 dogs, and they each have a bed today. They have spaced out, and they are not all on one bed. So they are spaced out, and they're all asleep. And I guess Buddy and Bronx are going to sleep in here tonight. They normally sleep with my husband, but I had to feed him tonight. And by the time I fed him and everything, he was, asleep. So I guess they're sleeping in here tonight. He's got to do the dishes in the morning. He was supposed to do them when he came home, but he was really tired, and he did help me out with some stuff. Like I said, he got my plant going, and he got my vape going. He fed the cat. We filmed the unboxing. he got to see what my other friend sent him, and then he went to bed straight for 8 o'clock. He didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. He didn't get to bed till in bed even until like 11:30 because by the time we did the mud skippers and then I had to clean all of his bedding. By the time all of his bedding got done and everything, he was going to take a shower, but his pants were in the dryer. And then by the time they didn't get done in time, so then he had to take a shower when he got up this morning. And so he basically went to bed for midnight to get up at 5:36. And so he was tired. So he was like, I'm going home and I'm going to bed. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So he went home, came home. He did help me with a couple things and then he went to bed. So I can't even be mad. I'm actually tired. I'm probably going to go to bed and take some type of a nap. I'm confused what that means. It says different settings on it. It was like soft, normal, and hard for like how you breathe it in, I guess. I'm a little confused, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. They're so cute in the videos I put up. What did I? Oh, what the mud skippers? Somebody couldn't find the other one. He's kind of hard to find, but so we completely redid it, and he's like, the cage is completely wrong. It's totally wrong. And I look, and I'm like, that's not that much different than what we have. There was more water than there should have been. We had land. We had the same amount of land, but we had a really shitty filter in it. Not gonna lie, it was like one of those bubble sponge filters, and it's not really what you're supposed to have in there. We didn't know, and most people have mud skippers. So, but we had the whole land and water thing. We had that, but we ended up gutting it, and we built it up with foam, and then rocks, and then sand and pebbles. But the biggest thing was when we changed the filter. We got this filter that stood up taller and it did like a waterfall effect. And then so they have like a waterfall effect. And their little tree that they hide, their little trunk they hide in, they can enjoy the water coming down. And then there's a little bit more land. We did put more land in. And then even in the water, we put rocks they could get up on. So we had them mainly in water for the most part, and now it's a lot more. It's definitely 50-50, if not 60-40 land and water. So they seem to be really happy with it, though. I mean, they were sitting on the rocks today, which we didn't see that often. One of them really loves to hide underneath the heater because there's a heater in there, and he really likes to hide underneath the heater for some reason. Your dog is laying on you like a weighted blanket. Nice. My dogs are all passed out. Sissy's snoring. I can hear her over here. Sissy. Yeah, she is out. She's sleepy. Yeah, I was supposed to take a phone call after this. And I'm going to have to postpone the phone call. Because I'm tired and I'm gonna lay down. I got I can't bitch. My husband got 6 hours and then worked a really long day. I got an hour sleep. Then I took an hour nap, and then I slept from almost 11 to 5. So I got about 6 hours. So we both got about 6 hours, but I didn't have to work. He did. But I'm kind of just worn out. I don't even my eyes are really heavy. Like I could probably go in there and even just watch TV. I don't know. But I colored a little bit last night. I just colored one little mini mandala. I use these markers. I would never buy them again. I don't know. I just don't like them. But I don't think I could actually color or anything tonight unless I took a nap, got up when I got him up, and then colored before I went to bed or something again. I don't know. My schedule gets all messed up. So I don't know. And then my pill container, um, I have I always do the pills like 21 days in advance, but I know the last like 4 days there's a pill missing, but I don't know what pill it is. I ran out of whatever it is, and I don't know what it is, and I got to figure it out now. Somebody else messaged me that they were getting sick too. My eyes are really like fuzzy. Does that make sense? My eyes are fuzzy. Um, I felt kind of this morning like my nose, like I'm pretty sure it's just the fact I needed to run my humidifier, which I'm not doing. Um, my throat was like kind of sore and whatnot, but it went away. Um, the other day I was thinking, I don't even know why, but I started thinking about this dog I had when I was a stuffed dog I had when I was a kid. I started thinking about this stuffed dog, and I was like, well, it's probably in the shed, which means I'll never see it again. I was looking in my closet, my shitty closet, the thing I need to like clean out. I was getting something and I don't know, something fell or whatever, but I reached over. I look over and there is the stuffed dog at the bottom underneath some stuff. And I was like, so now he's sitting up on my, now he's sitting up on top of my axolotls. I have all my stuffed axolotls and there's the dog sitting on top of it now. I don't know why I was always so attached to that dog as a kid. It's still in really good condition. Um, it could probably use a wash, but like I'm not washing it. Like, um, I feel like it could like spruce it up a little, but like I'm paranoid now. I mean, I might end up washing it, but it's not dirty. I just feels like it needs to be freshened up. I didn't get the MRI. I couldn't afford it. No, I couldn't afford it. But the update on my shoulder itself is the pain is probably 75% gone most days. Some days, recently, anyways, I've had 3 days or so where it's hurt probably 50% as opposed to 25%. The pain, there's still pain. Every day there's still pain, just a lot less. I do have better mobility by like 20%. My mobility is the worst thing on my shoulder. The pain is better. I can do this now. I can reach down now. I cannot reach to the back still. Um, so I do have a little bit better mobility. The pain is it is significantly better, but I would say probably the last 3 or 4 days it's been kind of pissy. Um, so I think this may be my new norm now. Um, after we he worked on my shoulder and really, whatever. Um, there's a name for whatever the thing is. It's supracidia. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's like a another muscle of your rotator cuff. He thinks that so there would be a slight tear in the rotator cuff, but like an outside version of it. I don't know. And then my AC joint. I know my AC joint's messed up. And then I think that the torn ligament may be better. I feel like maybe the torn ligament is better. Maybe that's why there's not as much stuff going on. But the AC joint I know is still not okay, and there probably still is a tear in the cuff or whatever because I still don't have mobility where it needs to be. I wish that there was more mobility, but I'll take the downgrade in pain because it was getting pretty bad. I can deal with this. When I would say the worst it's gotten is like a 6 for me, which would probably be like an 8 for everybody else. But it's fleeting. So like it'll hurt. Either I'll roll on it wrong or I'll move something wrong, and it'll hurt for it's like a wham pain. Like it'll hurt and throb for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then it kind of just fades away. So it's not awful. It's dealable. It's frustrating, but it's something I can deal with. Um, I just wish I had more mobility. The last time I went to the chiropractor, it actually wasn't that bad. I was actually pretty shocked. Like I was not as out of place as I normally am. I am going to the chiropractor on Wednesday. As it stands right now, anyways. I'm going on Wednesday. Depending, I might end up bumping it out. I don't know. Because I feel like I'm doing okay enough and it's deductible time and I want to kind of stretch out my visits. But I'm doing okay. I'm not doing great, but it's livable. And livable is all I can really ask for, because even when I go in and get everything fixed, I come home, I go to bed on it, and I'm basically just the same I am when I wake up. That's just how I time it. Like that's how it is. But I mean, it fixes it to a point, and then it doesn't fix it. So it's basically just to put everything back in as much order as it can get before, So I did a diamond art the other day. It's about the size of a coaster, as I showed you guys, and it's got a tassel on it, and it's really cute. It's hanging up in my room. It's Ghostface on the phone. I had that one. I have some other diamond arts in there. I know I have a bunch of mushrooms left. Probably have a bunch of mandalas. I really want to do more of the magnets. I found a set of magnets I was thinking about getting, but I'm gonna wait because I'm trying not to buy old things again. So I'm trying to kind of use stuff up before I go buy others. Like there's a couple coloring books I want to get, but I kind of want to wait and do more in these books before I go buy other books. I'm trying not to hoard hobbies as much as I have been, because that's what happens is I get into a hobby and I just kind of go wild with it. And then I have too much stuff. Like I was going to put in an order on Element Vape to get a new vape mod. But in order for me to like be able to accept the shipping and everything, I was going to have to, buy a lot of juices, because they sell my juice there for $8 cheaper than it is in town. But I have juice. Like y'all seen my vape drawer. Like I have juice. Like I need to use up some of what I have before I buy more, because, I don't want it to go bad. So that's my thing there. So I didn't really want to have to make an order to do that, which is how I ended up buying this one, which again, you can see the batteries. It's pretty cool. We wrapped the batteries and they had little wraps, but it's pretty cute. I don't know how to get the lid off. Probably just pull it off, maybe. I'm not sure. He set it up for me, so. But that's essentially been my last couple days. I actually had stuff to talk about, which was a shocker. That doesn't happen very often anymore. His check was ridiculously low, because like he didn't work 2 days, and then we took like 8 hours PTO, and it was a bad check. But I had some money, set aside to get us through some crazy times. So I was all right. I scaled back here and there, and then, I had to come up with some money to get us through, but it wasn't bad overall. Like it's not that bad. So the ferret is eating an obnoxious amount of food, like way more than he usually does, which is kind of strange to me. Normally I'm not saying he's a light eater. He's kind of a light eater. He's been really taken down the past few days. Ferrets eat more in the winter. that'd be why. It says that ferrets eat more in the winter, so I just filled up the food container, and I was like, dude, you're going through a lot of food. Why are you going through so much food? Usually because I have a big bowl for him, and a big bowl can last a couple days because it's a big bowl. And like he's going through it every day and a half. So he's eating like twice as much as usual, which I was like, what is going on? But it says that they eat more in the winter. I guess I just never noticed before. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I've had ferrets a long time. A long time. Before I had him, I had other ferrets. I had the one for like 9 years, and then I rescued two that were together, and they all lived together for a couple years. But I don't know. I guess I never noticed that they eat more in the winter. Got the snake to eat. The snake finally ate. While I was out there the other day, I was really fixing up all the cages and stuff, and we straightened the leopard. We straightened the bearded dragon's bridge, which I think he just fucked up again. I watered all the plants in the snake cage and got the water all over the chips and everything, and tried to get some humidity up in there. She ate, so she's doing good. And then I went through and I was fixing up the hermit crab cages, putting some humidity into them, cleaning up the water, changing out the food. I haven't seen the two big ones in a while. They've been doing their little hibernation thing. They're too lazy to actually bury themselves, though, so they just kind of hunker down in a corner. And I noticed that the one had came out from the corner and he was in the other corner. All right. So I change out the food, and I look in there a little bit later, and he's in his food bowl. And I was like, all right, he's awake. And that was yesterday. And then I come out there today, and he's in his food bowl. So he must like his new food, because they had been eating this bougie ass shit for a long time. They ended up sending me double. This stuff is expensive and it's really good. And when I bought it, they sent me 8 tubes instead of 4, and it lasted forever because it's essentially just powder of alfalfa and cattle blood and cottonseed, and I don't know, there was 4 flavors. And I still have the tiniest bit left. Well, I'd bought this other hermit crab food, and it's partial like dust and then partial pellet. Well, I filled up their bowls. I topped off this one. There was already food in it. I don't know why I did that. And I cleaned out the water bowl, and then I got it all, and I picked up the water bowl. First I put water in. The next day, I actually took the water bowl out, and I wanted to clean it all off because there was some dirt in it. So I pick it up, and there's a freaking hermit crab underneath the bowl, buried down underneath the bowl. So I pull it out, I clean it out, I put it back in there, I fill it full of water. I come in today, and the water is gone. Not because they fucking drank it. I can guarantee more than likely he nudged it or something. Filled it back up. I put all the humidity in this tank. I put the humidity in the other tank. I've only seen the one, and that's because he's underneath the water bowl. I don't know where the other 3 are. The big ones, he's hiding in the front of the tank, like right in the very front. He's just hunkered down. And then the other one's been wandering around, so maybe they're all going to start waking up. I think he went to sleep a little bit before the rest of them, so maybe I still got a little bit. But I'm telling you, Sunday, maybe this Sunday, because now we got the mud skippers done, I am fixing that cage. I am putting the stuff in it. It's driving me nuts that I bought that stuff and it's just sitting there. Even if they're not out to enjoy it, I want it fixed. Does that make sense? Because it just looks like shit back there. And I'm just going to pluck their little hermit crab butts out, put them in a box real quick, clean up fix it all up, fluff it all up, add some stuff to it, and then they can go hide again if they want to. I don't care if they hide again. That's fine. Let's set the alarm real quick. So 5:30. Okay. But I just told the person supposed to have a phone call with. We're gonna do it tomorrow because I am tired, and when I get off here, I am gonna lay down. My shoulder's being a little wonky. It feels like it needs to pop really bad, and I haven't had him try to fix it in a few days, so it's probably stuck a little bit. Um, so I really need to figure out what pill it is that I am low on. I'm gonna have to look in there. I'm gonna wait like another day or two, figure it out. I'm supposed to have the car on Wednesday, so if I figure it out at least by, I'm gonna have to have it before then because I'm out of it, and I'll be out of it in 3 days. Tomorrow's Saturday. Oh my God, I'm not doing it for Monday. I'll be out of the pill for a couple days. I'm not taking the car on Monday. What is okay? So today's Friday. What, today's Saturday? Friday? Today's Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It can wait. It can wait. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I don't think it's anything super important. I'll figure it out, but I don't think it's anything stupid important. I know my mood stabilizer is still in there because I seen that. I seen my I think one of them is my thyroid, which a day or two without will be fine. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday. It's talking about going down to 7. I'm like, you're taking the car on Monday. He's like, what's wrong with Monday? I'm like, I'm not taking the car. It's gonna be like 7 degrees that night, and I'm not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and driving him when it's like 14 degrees out. No, thank you. I don't need the car. I'll be all right. My pharmacy will actually deliver, but I'm not going to do that. Sissy! Chicken Nudies! Hey! Hey! Come here! Come here! You're just going to ignore me? Come here. Baby girl! Chicky! Hey! Come here! Come here! Stretch! Come here! Come here! Come here! Sissy! Hey! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Walk it over here, Miss Ma'am. Chunk. Show about your face. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Sissy Nudies. Love you. It's gonna be bath time soon. Your sister needs a friggin' bath. She's got like dirt in her hair. Like, not a lot, but like, dust residue on her hair. So I'm gonna have to wash like my bedding and whatever. Cause she's not like coated in mud or anything, but her hair just kind of collects stuff. So I have to wash her up pretty soon. It's kind of hard because the minute you wash her, she's got, residue on her again because of her hair. Hello. Everybody say hi. Everybody say hi. Everybody say hi to you. Say hi. 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 I am Sissy. She has been driving me insane for like the past 5 days. The second she cannot see me, she loses her fucking noodle. I can't do anything. Like if I leave her in my room and she's awake, she loses her mind. If I leave her in here, like I tried to like mop the floors and I fed him. I fed him just so she'd have something to look at. Nope, that didn't work. She just barked and yelled. Like literally, I could show you. Like if I went out, if I left her in here and I go out there to like get water or something, she'll lose her freaking mind. She's been, I mean, just losing her freaking collective mind. And I mean, like the longer you leave her alone, the just more just hysterical she gets. And she barks in like series of two. So she's like, "Roo roo roo roo. I love you, but you're driving me nuts. You're driving me crazy. You're getting sweaty. I'm gonna have to wash you. You're getting sweaty. You sweaty." I got some of Yoda's food in the fridge. I was gonna give it to him today, but I'm gonna give it to him tomorrow. I split a pack between the four little ones. They get a real good dinner when that happens because it's a nice amount of food. So I love you, you hot little pork loin. She's like so warm. So, but yeah, I love you. Pepper stole your bed. Pepper stole your bed, but you got me. So tomorrow's what, Saturday? I don't know what's going on tomorrow yet. Sunday, I think I think Sunday we have D&D, but I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out. I think we're supposed to have D&D, but I'm not sure. So I'm not really sure what my live plans are yet. I've been trying to do like every other day. Um, I feel like I'm doing okay with that. I'm just trying to do it like every other day so that like I have something to talk about and we're not just staring at each other. Because like I need to have something, and you guys have just been so talkative. It's kind of hard to keep a live going when you guys just sit like lumps. Like if you give me something to like converse with me, then we can talk a little more. But you guys want to be lumps, and then I gotta foot everything on my own, and I don't have enough to talk about because I have no life. All I do is color and game and hug my dog. You're gonna have snow again on Tuesday. We're gonna have snow again on Sunday. But all I do is color, do a little bit of diamond art, watch TV, and hug my doggy. That's it. That is the story of my life. That's all I do. So I don't have a lot of stories to tell or things to update with or anything because, well, I don't really do anything. But I appreciate all you guys that come by and listen to me ramble. I do appreciate that. I put up some content on Ryan Lee TM. I put some content up on ryan.lee.tm. I put some content up on Instagram. I've been hanging out on Threads. I don't know if you guys know what Threads is. It's like a text version of Instagram. Apparently, it's super easy to build your following. I am not finding that at all. I've gotten like 5 followers in 5 days, and most people wake up to like 100 or 500 a night. And I've gotten 5, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. But it's like a weird, just like you can like your Instagram, you can force your Instagram to go through the threads, and then a lot of it's just text posts. You just like write back and forth with people, which is kind of cool. Oh, it's coming early then, Alyssa. It's coming early. But I've been hanging out over there a little bit, just reading stuff. I do a lot of commenting. The posting is basic. I've only made like 3 posts on there. The rest of them are all Instagram ones that have been shoved through. But I do a lot of commenting. I put Sissy's picture on about 6 different people because they're like, "Oh, let me see your dogs," and I'm like, "I got an adorable dog." Possible snow Tuesday night. Um, I put out one Akira, put out one of Sissy, put one Akira and Pepper and Bronx. Put another one out of Sissy. You're so warm and comfortable. I'm about to go to sleep, dude. You're like just having a warm weighted plushie. You know, they have plushies, the weighted plushies, that you can take out this pack and warm it up, and that'd be like holding Sissy. But I don't have that one. Oh, you're moving to Louisiana soon? That's cool. Aw, thank you, Tara. I appreciate you. Sometimes I feel like there's no point. I feel like I had a good run on social media. I can't even be mad. You know, for almost 4 years, I've been on social media, and I've had a very faithful following. I've had a lot of people that have hung with me for years, and I've had a good following. I've had a good time. I've had a good run, and I can't even be mad. You know what I mean? But I just feel like my time is just running out. And I guess that's why I don't really care what happens with TikTok. I woke up this morning to an account warning again. It's gone now. But I don't know. Like I just have been, for the most part, putting up videos of my coloring or Sissy or the dogs or the pets. And I have been putting up some stuff, a little bit of, rants and raves on my one, but I've just been chilling, you know. My lives have gotten a lot smaller. People don't have as much interest, especially because either they have more interest when you have, creator drama, and I just don't feel like having creator drama. Or when you're, whatever. I'm tired of it. So if there's not a lot of drama and it's just somebody talking, people don't really want to be there. And so, my numbers have dwindled because my life is boring. I understand that. Not mad. But it also gives you a chance, honestly, to kind of walk away from social media a little bit and not have the pressure of I got to do this, I got to do that, and it makes it better just because I don't feel the pressure. There was a time 2+ years ago before I got onto the true crime portion of TikTok where I was doing lives every night, 9:30 without fail, stopping what I was doing to do my lives at 9:30 on TikTok every night. And it just got to be a lot. Like always having to be there and come up with stuff and that was a really rough time of my life as well. I mean, there was all the stuff going on with Ember, with her child, with, all this stuff, and I always had to show up at 9:30 and whether I wanted to or not, or whether I felt like it or not, whether I had other stuff going on or not. And, it got really frustrating after a while. And, people understand that, like, being put on the spot of having to do lives every day can be hard, honestly. Um, oh, I know, Tara, you've been around a while. You've been around a while. Hey, how are you? Um, I've had my fair share of drama. I've had my fair share of trolls. I've had my fair share of creator drama and crazy stalker drama, and I'm just trying to chill. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I don't have a lot of energy. I just want to, like my days have been better. I've been feeling really grateful the past week. I get up, I clean the house, I get him home, we hang out a minute, and then instead of sitting on live for 5 to 7 hours and doing essentially nothing other than that, there's nights where I color and watch TV, or I game and I watch TV. And I mean, I hadn't watched TV for a year. I'm not kidding. I'm like not even kidding. Oh, you quit your job yesterday? Um, I hadn't watched TV like at all. I mean, you guys had heard me talk about this. I hadn't watched TV. And like I have my iPad here, and I just put on even stuff I've already watched just to have something to like kind of listen to or whatever, which I'm not a huge fan of ambient noise, but Get on game for a while. Okay, I'm bored with that. I'm gonna go take a bath. Okay, I'm bored with that. I'm gonna go color. Okay, I'm bored with that. I'm gonna diamond paint. And I didn't have that time before. I mean, for the longest time when I got into the true crime side of TikTok, it was, I had to do lives for 5 to 7 hours a night. And by the time you sleep, 7 hours, and then you have to clean and be with your husband for 4 hours, and then you're live for 7 hours, you're lucky to have 2 or 3 hours of anything. And I never even had that time because there was other stuff I had to do. I mean, it was literally eat, sleep, live. And it was like, oh my God. And so I started to really resent the whole going live thing. And um, I just got really frustrated with it all. Hold on. I just got really frustrated. Um, and now that I feel like I can kind of take time and have an hour live, I told my husband I'm going to try to at least do hour-long lives. And if I'm having a good live, stay on an hour and a half, stay on 2 hours. If I have stuff to talk about, go ahead and do that. I don't know which bed you're going to go to. You may have to kick somebody out. Pepper stole your bed. Bronx has that bed. You have this one you can share with Buddy if you want. She ain't going to sleep over there. There's 2 beds over with his. She ain't going to do that. She's going to end up staying over here with Buddy. I know it. She's going to stay over here with Buddy. Pepper, you look guilty. Dad stole her bed, Mom. Should I get up? I'll get up. Hi, but come here. This little pork machine. This little porky butt. Porky man. Don't. He is a pork rind. You were a porky boy. Oh, Sissy got her. Pepper got up. She's got her bed back. All is right with the world. You are chunky, and you're supposed to be in with your dad. That's okay. I don't have to sleep with him every night. I can sleep in here sometimes. Like once a week. Like once a week. That's all you need to do. Just once a week. I don't like snow, like at all. Need the butter man. He is. He's like a little void. His little eyes are black. He's got this little white patch right here. Butters. The butters. The butteries. What are you doing, baby? All right. Time to get down. Pappies. No. They are just barking because I made a noise. You are hairy is what you are. Hi, baby. You're a disaster is what you are. You're a disaster. What are you doing? All right, why don't you get down? Bronxy. Come here, Barry. Come here. It's a Bronx. 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 You are too excitable, babe. You're too excitable. You need to chill out. Why don't you get down? Okay. Now we have 3 of them bickering. From yesterday. Not exactly. There was still some fuzz left, but not very much. That's the boys down there. They're apparently just going to bang around like little weirdos. Hey, boys. Boys. No, hey, no. No. You don't bring the fight to Sissy. She was laying down. Buddy, get off the bed. Buddy, get over here. Get over here. Sissy, lay back down, baby. I look over, and Buddy and Bronx have tumbleweeded into Sissy, who was trying to lay down. And now she's just sitting there like, what's going to happen now? Okay, I think she's starting to lay down. Yeah, they sound like they're tap dancing. What? What do you want? Come here. You can't do that. Don't do that. No. This one. Where's your face, dude? Do you have a face? Face. He is a... Stop it! Psycho! Stop licking me. Don't side-eye me either. Just calm down and chill out. Chill out. He's getting so chunky, dude. Pretty soon he's just going to be a barrel with legs. I think he weighs more than Bronx. I think Bronx is officially my littlest dog now. Because they weighed about the same before. But he feels just heavier. He just feels heavier. They were just about the same before. I think they were like a pound or 2 off. But they either weigh the exact same or this one weighs a little bit more. He's very... Well, Bronx is solid. This one feels like just a sack of flour. He's just chunky. He's a butterball. He's a butterball. He's a turkey. He's a warm, squishy, buttery turkey. Ow! What'd you bite me in my face for? Bite you in your face. Bite you in your face. How you like it? Bite you in your face. Yeah. You just smacked me in my face, bro. You've already tore out my nose ring once. You want me to bite you in your face? I will. I'll do it right now. You ready? I'll do it right now. Yeah. You're going to be a brat. Squeeze. He's biting me. Get down. No, you don't get to come back up. You're being mean. You bit me in my nose. You're good. Bye. He is... I want to get a DNA test for him, but they're like $80. What I figure is he's some type of a chug, or he's a Chihuahua, I think, rat terrier. The rat terriers seem to have very similar tails. He's got a very curly tail. When I took him to the vet, because they said he was a Yorkie Schnauzer. They said he was a Yorkie Schnauzer. That dog don't have long hair. He's not tall. He's not a Schnauzer. He does not have pepper hair. When I took him to the vet, I said, I think this dog is a chug. And they were like, yeah, I think you're right. But I'm wondering, I looked up a toy fox terrier or a rat terrier, and they have the tails too. And I didn't know that. Aaron. So I think he's a Chihuahua terrier or a rat terrier or toy fox terrier or whatever. Let me look. Hold on. And then he might have a little bit of dachshund in him because he's kind of long. I think it's toy fox terrier. One of them has a short. Okay, yeah. So one of them has a short nubby tail, And then this is what a toy fox terrier looks like. Now just imagine it all black. Come on. Imagine it all black. Oh, you can't see his curly tail, damn it. That's not a black tail. It's actually a curly white tail. That's supposed to be green grass. Come on. Come on. You still can't see the curly tail. Seriously. Hold on. You're not going to be able to see it there either. Oh, wait. Toy fox terrier chihuahua mix. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Very likely. Very likely. But they're usually like black and white, I guess. It looks like a lot of them are black and white. Oh, Jesus Christ. That looks like Pepper. See, I wanted to show... It's not letting me show you the tail, though. Oh, this one's going to. See? Really? Really? You can't really see it now. Really? Anyways, this kind of looks like Buddy. I wish it would show you the tail. The tail is very similar. And apparently they're about the same size. Let me look up a rat terrier real quick. Rat terrier. They're essentially the exact same dog. Okay, fine. But yeah, some of them have real stubby tails, and then some have long tails, and some have long, like, curly up tails. So... Ah. See? And that's what Buddy's does. Now imagine that dog all black. Literally. Imagine that dog all black. But I mean, there's some Chihuahuas apparently that have kind of curly tails too, so... Here's a Chihuahua that's got a curly tail. But his face is a little bit longer. I mean, that could happen with a deer head too, though. But yeah, he's got this, like, tail. And you can't really see it when I'm holding him, but I put up a couple videos where you could actually see his tail. It's sitting here. It's curly cueing right now. It's like, whoop. It's literally circled and then comes out this way. It's like a little pigtail. What are you doing? Pepper, why are you laying on the floor just beating your tail against the floor? There is 5 beds. 5 beds and you are a rug on the floor. Why are you doing that? Go lay in a bed. You're making me upset. Why do I buy 5 beds for 4 dogs? For you to lay on the floor like a rug. You're just being a drama mama at this point. She's laying on the floor, just beating her tail on the floor. Like, what are you doing? 5 beds, and you don't. Buddy eater. His tail's ridiculous. Watching a curly tail wag is just stupid. No, you're not coming up here. You bit me on my nose. You are fired. You're not allowed to come up here for the rest of the night. Teach you to bite people in the nose. Nope. Nope. You can come up tomorrow. You're grounded. You're grounded. You bit me in the nose. So. He's some type of Chihuahua, though. 2 birthday parties today. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Mm-mm. Like his birthday? Like he had two separate birthdays or he went to two separate birthdays? Because if he had two birthday parties, why? What? Who's growling and why? Pepper, lay down. You better not be the one growling, sir. Pepper, don't slap him. Don't be mean. Oh, he went to. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. I didn't think his birthday. Well, I mean, you could have had a postponed birthday for all I know. I had some cookies. They were not what I had hoped for. My pizza, I found out that after I ordered my standard bacon, onion, and mushroom pizza, I found out that I now have an aversion to mushrooms on pizza. So I had to pluck them all off when I ate the pizza today. I did not find this out till yesterday. I've been eating bacon, onion, and mushroom pizza for a very long time, and now suddenly I do not like mushrooms on pizza again. My husband's like, again. I'm like, again. This happens. This is a thing. This is a thing. So I'm back to no mushrooms on pizza now. It'll fix eventually. You know how squeaky my shoes are? My shoes are squeaking. Don't eat your sister's arm. Pepper, you're twice his size. Ridiculous. But what time is it? It is 12. It is 12 and the clock has chimed 12 and I am a pumpkin. I'm going to bed. I will hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying here, guys. So I will see you soon.